Alright, what's going on, boys? So we're sitting here chilling right now. It's Thursday, 4:46. No big deal. We got work tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday night we start bartending, the class at least, and then we do work Tuesday, and then we're off Wednesday and Thursday, and then I gotta work Friday and Saturday, because I switched it with Frank. So, you know, I'm pretty excited about the class, dude. Hopefully it ends up being relatively, easy and nice, and maybe I'll meet somebody there. You never know. Doubt it, though. It's funny. I actually seen some girl on Instagram that I know of, and I was like, you know what? I might have to slide on this one, dude. Just overall. And she actually posted, she was like, I really want to be a girlfriend. And I was like, hold on now. But we'll see. I want to see about the class first. If anybody's in there specifically, I need to keep my eye out. But hopefully there is. And if there isn't, then I'm not stressing. Ain't no big deal. But we did get the room cleaned up, though. The room is pretty decently cleaned up. Put some stuff in different places, of course, too. So let me show you all. So I got my trash can right there, but right here, I switched all of that so I switched up this a little bit. I got my little banana streusel Mott's. This is just soft because my crown being a bitch. I got my thinker. I got her there, him in there. I got my Conan Kids Next Door figures. I got my cart singing there, my Scarface ashtray. And then I got my candle holder. This is one of my candles I have right now in the zone. That's one of the best candles there is, I promise to God. And I got my Ice King finger, what is Gunther's. I got my Fox House, Garfield, and my other piggy bank of Betty Boop. Comics are all down there. I got my Coke bottles here. Switched around some of the magnets, of course. And then I got this. I might move and put my old lean light here, my neon sign, but we'll see about that because I like this little cartoon thing right here. I've decided to put this up here because it just makes a little sense just having some color. All that's kind of the same, of course. I got this candle smells beautiful. I had to get a little, I thought this was like a regular lighter. No, it's a torch. I was like, oh, okay, cool. This to plug into the wall, which I need to get new ones of those. Exit sign stayed the same. I did change up over here, though. These, I don't know what happened, but on Amazon, they were like, yo, bro, these, for some reason, when you put them in, are going to be bent in. So I bent them out, so I can actually, pull shit in and out. It was weird. I ended up putting my little thing right here. My laundry bin thing's right there. Glep just sitting right there. Glip, whatever, is just sitting right there chilling. I got my masks. I actually put this one up. I have another one under the bed right now, but I can't put it up there. Then I moved all this over. My little vanity thing with this for the light inside the closet, which actually looks super nice. Let me show you all. Glep's taking up most of the, but that's super huge to have that up there. I really fucking like to have that. That was super dope to get that. I was really, really happy to get that fucking thing. Christ, is it gonna slide this time? There we go. Then I ended up move those out of the way. I put all this over here just because it's, a little bit more free. I have all this right here, which is pretty nice. I was going to put this up on the desk, but I couldn't do it. This right here is just really pretty. I love this little Snoopy so much. And then that right there is tough. Those things, I think people used to die over those. And then we got all my hats up there. I just pulled that one out of the archives. And I just got this one and that one y'all seen. I have two racing hats next to each other, which is cool. All that's going to be seen. I got to figure out something to do with that. I don't know what to do with that yet. This is going to go out in a minute for trash. And this is pretty much down here. Let me do this so y'all can see a little bit better. That's what it looks like down here. Pretty nice. I'm going to move Zerg, though. Zerg is just in the way right this minute. And then right here, I move some stuff around. This is kind of similar-ish, but not fully. Dude, the ball came off there. I broke it off, so I gotta super glue it back on. But I ended up finding that and putting that down there, which was cool. Everything's moved to a pretty good degree from that. And then right here, everything looks pretty similar still. This I might move, but this I'm gonna keep here for now. But it doesn't look half bad. It looks really nice like that, I think. And then here, I changed up a few spots, but nothing serious at least. I did end up putting that in, which was super cool to put in. But I ended up putting Namor over there just because I didn't really have a spot for him over here yet. If I do, I'd probably have to move somebody. Like, I'd have to probably put him over here if I could, but that shell and the trident kind of get in the way, so I'll figure that out. I'm not too worried about it. And then up here, I still have this set up. I still got those with my mammy and shit. This was a cool find, just because of, like, that, and then the hat. I just thought it was like a really cool idea to get that for whatever reason. Got my little clowns, my little Easter bunny in the back right there, my jam, and then I ended up getting him, of course, which I put all those together for that, which is a really cool setup. So that's kind of what it's looking right now. Underneath the bed, I ended up getting 2 storage things, which was really helpful. I ended up getting one for like all stuffed animals and plushes and stuff like that. Not like plushes like girl plushes or anything like that, but like I have a few of them. I have a few from when I was a kid, and I have a few that I've found that are like nostalgic in a way. Like a Courage the Cowardly Dog, like a Fallout, like a Fallout pit boy kind of dude. You have really big head and a small body, just like stuff like that. And then I got like the Cookie Cat thing as well. But I moved all my workout stuff is there now. And then I got like extra like storage bin things there, and I got other ones under there too. I got my hats and my beanies. My beanies are under that, but my hats are under here, see? And then I got my storage things there. That's a bag of like the little things you put like on your windows for that like dance back and forth like from solar and shit. I'm actually need one of these right now. But yeah, dude, we changed up the room just a little bit. Nothing like as far as like major or anything, but just to kind of changed up. And I'm probably gonna, the only things I really want to do now is I want to get like a newer frame, one that obviously is like smaller, not like all the way up there anymore, because the only advantage I have to the frame being that high up is that I can put my legs, I can sit down the little ottoman thing right here, I can put my legs underneath of it, and I can like do whatever right there as if it's like a desk. But I don't really need that, because I have everything right here. If I want to get on the bed, I can get on the bed. If I want to use the ottoman, I can use the ottoman. Multitude of things. But I have a 24-inch frame, 24-inch tall frame, and I'm probably gonna get something around the idea of like 20 or 18. Just kind of bring it down a little bit more, but have enough storage underneath for everything effectively. And that's kind of what I'm looking at. I was just really hoping that I could have put one of those storage like drawer things under there, but it wasn't tall enough, so it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, I ended up, so I need that little banister little thing. My tattoo is starting to shed, of course. Just putting lotion on it and shit. I put some on it earlier, but it's just shedding still pretty good, which is no big deal. I got a little trash can right here. I'm just putting all my shit in. So, plus I got like one of those little portable vacuum cleaner things right here. One of these Temu shits. No lie, that's a piece of Temu equipment right there. That thing puts in overtime. I'm not lying. But yeah, we ain't gonna do a whole lot today, boys. I mean, I gotta go. I gotta start getting ready for work here in a little bit. I'm probably gonna eat something here in a minute just to kind of get myself going. So probably just cook something real quick, eat, hop in the shower, and then by the time like close to 7 o'clock rolls around, when it hits like 6:45, I'm heading out so I can go get Subway before I go to work. I'm gonna get a meatball sub. That shit sounds so good. Get a meatball sub and then head over to work. We got to work at 8 to 2 tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, and then I think Sunday and Tuesday we do 6 to 12s, and then Friday and Saturday next week I think is also 8 to 2. So we are also actively searching for any other job that comes across our path either, but right now we are sticking to a nice easy job that we can make good money from. and hopefully it stays that way. I go tonight. Well, I could pick it up tonight. But I think I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow to pick up both of them. Tomorrow I'm gonna pick up both my checks, uh, which is a pretty good sum of money on that, and then I'll be able to put all that away. I have a bunch of cash I need to put away as well, and then I'll get like the other week's pay as well. So that'll be nice to receive that, and it'll all hit at a good time where I can kind of start saving money good again. Just in case anything does go down, like if I do find somebody or if I do want to go do something, I need to have that money. Dude, that money is very, 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 very important to have. Just so you can go out and like do shit, you know what I mean? If you're not doing shit, then, you know, it seems almost like a repetitive cycle of things, and then the person gets anxious about it and they freak out. And the reason why I say it like that is because I've experienced that, and the person that I was with literally said exactly that. So that's just what it is. But, you know, we just gotta save up money. That's all it is. Just gotta save up money and just make sure we do it at a good effective rate too. Like there's a few things that I want to get, but I need to just kind of just like kind of withhold myself on and just like hold back from doing. But I figured this is a pretty important piece of information to get out there. So I was sitting there the other night, and I got curious because me and my friend Nick were about to get on the game. He had texted me and said something about a friend of ours from like a few years ago. Wait, we don't really talk to him anymore. He moved back up to New York and shit. And I was like, oh shoot, let me go look. And I couldn't find him at all for a second. So I was like, what the hell? So I went on a spam account that I have. It's the oldest spam account that I had from like way back in the day. And I popped it open and I've searched the kid up, and I was like, damn, you know, it looks like he's doing pretty good for himself. You know, he's got long hair now and shit, you know. Seems like a thing that a lot of people do now, is just kind of grow their hair out and see how long it can go, because that's what I did for a long time. And so I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Well, as I was, you know, backtracking the letters, I ended up seeing one of my exes that I was with for almost 3 years. Shout out her. And I got looking, bro, and I seen like she was with, you know, this dude and everything. We had already kind of, you know, talked about this in previous videos. But usually I would get like anxious or like upset or whatever seeing it, or like not like jealous, but just like sad. You know what I mean? Because like I loved her a lot. And I got seeing like her and him like happy together and like pictures and stuff, and I was like, cool. You know what I mean? Like it didn't really bug me for some reason, which was good. It didn't bug me, didn't make me upset, didn't make me sad, didn't make me feel any type of way. I was just like, oh well, it is what it is. And usually it's like pretty weird for me to say something like that, but I think I've just grown tired of wanting somebody that obviously is not going to be coming back anytime soon. You know, like that's kind of what it is. I've grown tired of, you know, waiting around, waiting for somebody to, you know, maybe make it happen again. I've always been willing. I even almost gave up a relationship twice to make it happen. But, you know, it is what it is, dude. You know, sometimes things don't work out, and that's all right, bro. I don't even really... Sometimes I miss her a lot because of, like, the connection we had about things, for sure. But now I'm just missing the feeling, and I want it with somebody else, because, you know, how, like, there's an old saying, like, if you walk past the same tree in the forest, you're lost. And it's like, sure, but it's like at the same time, you never really know. Like, I mean, up until like the way I'm looking at it is, the door will always be open until I find something again. The next time I find something, that door is closing. Like, no matter what, the next time I find something, whether it's soon, whether it's a few years or the next year or two or whatever, I don't care what time it is. The door will be open until the time I find somebody again. And when I do find somebody again, that's it. There is no, you know, maybe you should break up with them, we can talk. No, I'm not doing that shit no more. That's dead in the water. So that's just the way it is. But Shout out to them, dude. You know what I mean? I don't know, bro, so I can't say something like, oh, I don't like him or whatever. I'm not gonna say something stupid like that either. It's just, that's weird. And it's just disrespectful because I don't know the guy. But, you know, they seem happy, dude. So if that's how it's gonna be, dude, then, you know, shout out, dude. You know, have fun, and, you know, good luck to you guys for sure. It just sucks, man, because I got lied to a lot by that person, saying that, you know, maybe they'd think about it one day, and I don't want to be around people. I don't like relationships, and then, you know, you're constantly trying to get in one. So that's another reason why I don't really think me and her would ever really be compatible or talk ever. But at the same time, you never know, dude. The world's crazy, and life itself is nuts. But the way it looks is that it's far gone, and that's cool, dude. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I'll find somebody else, dude. It's, you know, it's cool. No biggie, no sweat. I tried my hardest. You know, she did pretty good as well. So best I can say on that, man, honestly. So having this ugly, disgusting shit in the last year. Man, let's just see if it's gotten any worse. Yeah, I'll be honest, boys, I ain't digging it. Maybe I get back to the spicy McChickens before I get off the regular McChicken, but fries are cold, soggy, limp, like me. I ain't fucking. Alright, dude. That's why I wish Subway was open. I just ate McDonald's the first time. I phoned down and opened this. I just ate McDonald's for the first time in over a year. That was some of the worst fast food I've ever had in my entire fucking life. I will not be eating at McDonald's anymore for probably a very long time. The only thing I will ever eat from McDonald's is like hotcakes, like a holiday pie. Other than that, I'm good. Like, I feel greasy. Fries were cold. The chicken was meh. The spicy McChicken was meh. Not to what it used to be. They gave me extra sauce, thank God. I actually do like the spicy buffalo sauce to a good degree. But not like anything special. But like, this shit sucks, dude. Like, wow. McDonald's is really that bad. And like, the aftertaste in my mouth right now is just grease. It's all I taste is like greasy ass food. Yeah, it's gross. It was gross as fuck. Fuck McDonald's. I'm good. Y'all lost me, dude. Y'all completely lost me. It's kind of sad, though, because, like, McDonald's used to be a pillar. Used to be a staple. McDonald's ain't shit. Food sucks. The way the buildings are being made suck. The people they hire suck. Like, guys, all I'm seeing now are videos and posts about, like, there's that one girl with Taco Bell where she ended up working with them and got, like, a fucking scholarship, and they ended up, like, posting about her, and she's, like, really huge in the Taco Bell community. You never hear that about McDonald's. Or about how, like, Chick-fil-A employees love working at Chick-fil-A. Or, like, at least at Subway, you get to watch what's being made, and most of the time some of it is pretty fresh overall. But, like, McDonald's, Burger King, shit like that, bro. Yeah, y'all have lost the plot, especially McDonald's, bro. Y'all are sinking, dude. Y'all are sinking heavy. I mean, this shit fucking blows. Like, that might actually be one of the worst meals I've ever sat down and ate in my life. It was pretty bad. I mean, I ate it. I'm full, whatever. But I'm, like, really dissatisfied with just the entire experience. I just really wish Subway was open. So, McDonald's. Look, if you guys are going to sit there and go to, like, fast food joints and shit, bro, let me tell y'all something. Don't go to, like, fucking McDonald's and shit, bro. Don't go to, like, fucking Burger King or nothing either, bro. If y'all are going to go somewhere, and I'm being genuinely honest, if y'all are going to go somewhere for fast food, Subway, Chipotle, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A, those are the ones. maybe even Five Guys sometimes, but I don't even fuck with Five Guys like that. Call me crazy, but I just don't. Uh, Wendy's at times can be pretty decently healthy. The only reason why I say Taco Bell, to the most part, is because like most of the stuff, like they don't do a whole different bunch of variety of shit. They do like simple ass shit, and it's like you can get things on the taco to make it more like healthy for you. You can get like less meat. You can ask for like shit like that. Like I mean I've seen people do that. I had a girl that I talked to once where we went to Taco Bell. She was like, "Can I get less meat? Can I get like more of like the veggies and shit on there?" And they did. They gave it to her. And it was a lot more veggies than it was meat. But like, you know what I mean? But like Taco Bell's like huge on like taking care of their people too. It seems. But fuck McDonald's, bro. I'm tired of you. Boys, I'm back. It's 3:55. I'm about ready to head the fuck out and go to bed, dude. Yeah, I'm just beat, dude. There's not really much to talk about. The fuck is going on with this fucking thing? There we go. That shit was getting all squished up inside the shoe vase. The little fake rose was. But yeah, boys, hopefully we'll have a little bit more to do and talk about tomorrow. But for now, I'm tired. I'm beat. I'm done. I just really want to get the fuck to bed. So I'll catch you guys maybe next time. Peace.